South African unemployment rate has reached its all-time high. As we speak, it is sitting at over 33%. And on the other hand, we have a syndicate that is running Spaza shops in South Africa illegally. We have illegal immigrants that are threatening the lives of South Africans who are trying to make ends meet. Think about having no food in your house, going to bed with an empty stomach, not knowing where are you going to get the next meal the following day. That's how that 33 or over 33% is living their lives. And we have young people who are trying to open Spaza shops in the townships in most cases, and they are threatened. Their lives and livelihood are threatened by these syndicates. And these syndicates are mostly coming from countries like Pakistan, Ethiopia, Somalia, and wherever, but just not in South Africa. And in most cases, they are here illegally. Dumela Kazi, welcome back to the Cafe. If you are new here, welcome, and if you are returning, thank you so much for gracing us with your presence. Before you leave, please make sure you don't leave without subscribing. Click that notification bell in order for you to get stories like this one, and also like this video. It helps a lot. I would like to hear your own comments down the comment sections. Without wasting any more time, let's get into this story. For the longest time now, we have heard or read news everywhere on our cell phones, watched them on TV, read them on our newspapers that there is a syndicate that is terrorizing the locals who are trying to open Spaza shops in South Africa. Countries like Zimbabwe and many other countries in the African continent have a bill or a law that says that informal trading as well as like these Spaza shops are only catered for South Africans. And in South Africa, our own government has allowed these syndicates to thrive in the country. This is the story that I watched some few days ago, and I said, okay, I need to talk about this because this is worrying, and this woman on this story needs to be protected, and we need to react to this video together. Her name is Luyanda Mandlebe. She tried to open a Spaza shop, or should I say she opened a Spaza shop in her local a township, and she got threatened by these syndicates, threatened by these illegal immigrants who are running their Spaza shops in South Africa, and obviously take that money to their own countries, especially those who are coming from countries like Somalia, funding these terrorist groups in their countries with the same money that these people are getting from this country. And also, obviously, our own government as well as our legal system is failing us as always, each and every single day. Let's watch this story. It is a very sad story, I can tell you right now.
In tears and feeling defeated, for Luyanda Mandlebe, being a woman in South Africa isn't easy. Despite bearing the brunt of apartheid and colonialism, some women are still enduring the pain and suffering.
I just want to say something there. Women, especially women, have been oppressed for the longest time. Women are still oppressed today. And on top of that, we have a problem in South Africa of gender-based violence. We have a lot of women that are getting murdered by people they know and also by people they don't know just because they are women in South Africa. So if you get to be threatened by an illegal immigrant who's running a store that is illegally so in the country, what must we do as South Africans? Because we are going to be labeled xenophobic. What must we do? What is it that we must do? Because our justice system keeps on failing us.
Over 3 decades after their freedom, again, they are grappling with the scourge of gender-based violence, abduction, and sometimes being ill-treated just for trying to make a living. Mandlebe was retrenched after working for over a decade. And with the little money she had, she
See what I was talking about, the unemployment rate. Unemployment rate pushed her to actually open a store because she didn't want hands out. She wanted to do what? To open a store in order for her to feed her family. She has a child. She has siblings that are waiting for her to make money in order for her to feed this very own family. So why must she now steps or walk on eggshells because they are illegal immigrants that are saying that she must not open the store because they don't feel like it is her right as a South African to open a store in South Africa?
pursued her dream of starting her own business. But that soon turned into a nightmare. After being chased away while trying to sell food at a nearby school, her efforts to
Already, she was chased away from selling food from the nearby school. What must this lady do exactly in order for her to provide for her family? What must she do? Must she go to another country and do something in another country, or must she sell her body? What must she do? Because the initiative of opening a store is a very good step for her. You never know. After opening that small store, she might have like more other stores whereby she will be able to employ a lot of South Africans that are sitting at home are doing nothing. She is doing something. She is doing something. And she needs to be protected. I don't care what it takes, but I feel like the community from where she is, they need to protect her.
open a store in her community also encountered challenges and obstacles that have left her fearing for her life.
Coming here every day, for me, I'm scared.
A breadwinner for 5 of her siblings and her child, Madlebe says it's difficult. She says one day she received an anonymous visit.
This other guy, I open every day because I'm trying to make a living. I figure this other guy.
She's so determined. She's opening the store every single day because she wants to provide for her family. She wants to provide for herself, that is important. She wants to do something because the government cannot do what she is doing. The government cannot do it. The government failed the black community, failed the whole South Africa. It doesn't matter what skin pigment you have, but the government failed you. They failed you. Protect this woman.
Athi kimi bekunemoto emhlophe emile ngale athi lo muntu lo laphana emotweni athi ucela ukuthi uze emotweni. So I'm like, no, I can't come because I'm running a shop, I'm busy here. No, he says he wants to talk to you. Tell him to come to me or when I hambo khuluma naye. So wahamba wayokhuluma naye, then le moto le it drove off. So ngiyambuza ngithi, what did that guy say? He was like, he's saying ukuthi ngitshele ukuthi bathole i-instruction from ama-Pakistan ukuthi wonke lama shop ala abantu abamnyama they must close and when you are still open.
The nerve of a Pakistani person coming from way too far, from far Middle East, far, and threaten a South African who is trying to earn something, who is trying not to rely on the system that is broken in South Africa. The South African system is broken. At this moment, our economy is at its knees. And a Pakistani coming from Pakistan to South Africa, threatening this woman.
9 months after opening her business, Madlebe finds herself in the middle of a turf war with her neighbor, a foreign shop owner. Madlebe reported the matter to the authorities and they came demanding documents of compliance, which she produced. But a verbal warning is all.
Listen to that. She reported the matter and they came to her shop instead of going to the other shop first, they came to a shop. She's South African. And then they asked for a compliance certificate from her. Instead of going to that shop first and check what is going on, then they can come to her and check her compliance certificate. Listen to that one. Listen to it.
Her foreign neighbor received, despite confirming his illegal status in the country. And
to top it all off, the foreigner, the Pakistani, is illegally operating that store. Illegally in South Africa as well, on top of that. Like, this is mind-blowing. Like, it doesn't make sense.
His non-compliance with running the business.
The first thing they checked compliance, they checked the certificates, and then everything is in order. And then they checked the shop, yes, I'm trying. So, and then they went to the other guy, the Pakistan guy. And then when they went there, it was a different story. He doesn't even have a passport. Actually, he doesn't even have a right to sell here in South Africa. So, Mina, I don't have a problem with him. I just want him to allow me to do.
The fact that a South African would have would say that they don't have a problem with you, they just want to do their own thing and get on with it. Like, they don't have a problem with you even if you are in the country illegally and also not complying to the rules and regulations of operating a Spaza shop in South Africa. Still, you still have a nerve to go and threaten that person who is in their country for that matter.
Business. Is it too much to ask as a South African woman? Can I just do business in peace? That's all I want.
Confronted, this is what he had to say.
It's peace. I'm working. She working. I'm working. It's peace most. No any problem.
Why don't you want her to sell? Why were you threatening her?
Also she sell. Also I'm sell.
Yeah.
No any problem.
No, but I'm saying last week you told her not.
No,
to
last
sell.
week everything is finished already. Already peacing for everything or peace or for peace in it.
Oh, you made peace with her?
Yes.
So tell me, before you made peace, what did you say to her?
I'm not saying anything. Just down talking for Sasko bread.
This tit for tat.
Why must he be the one to make peace? Why must he be the one who must be consulted if someone is opening a Spaza shop in their own community, in their own country? What is so special about him? Because he already broke the law by being in the country illegally. Secondly, he is operating a store that is not non-compliant, which is also a criminal act in South Africa. Get that right?
Between a South African businesswoman and a foreign shop owner comes in the wake of the banning of a local-owned shop in Orange Farm.
I actually wanted to do a video about this one because I saw this video of this guy who had his shop burned down as well, trying to make ends meet for his family and himself as well. And they burnt down the shop, which is also suspected that it was burnt down by the syndicate. So 1 + 1 is 2. You can do your math that we are held against our will in our own country by the people that cross rivers and oceans and all of those things.
Allegedly by some foreigners. Gauteng MEC for Finance Lebogang Maile visited the shop owner on Sunday.
What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to find this video of the MEC, and I'm gonna try to make a video about that one and check. Because I didn't know that the MEC went there, and what did the MEC say? It's because they promise and promise and promise, but I want to hear what will the MEC say about the shop that was burnt down. Let's get back to this one now.
SABC News, Johannesburg.
So that's about it, guys. That's about it. And it is so sad to see that the South African government doesn't do anything about the problems that we are facing in the country, especially when a young person is trying to to bridge the situation that is happening in South Africa, whereby unemployment rate keeps on rising, companies are closing, and obviously the government cannot have handouts for each and every one of us. So the people that were retrenched decided to take the little money that they got from their previous employer and then invest it in Spaza shop. But then the syndicate, the criminals, are coming and saying that do not operate the store here because it is our territory. That's what I'm getting. It is my territory as a Pakistani in South Africa, illegally so. So I'm going to control everything that is happening in this country because I'm a Pakistani and I've got people that are backing me, and he is not alone. As I said, there's Somalians in it. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of illegal immigrants that are actually having their long fingers in this township economy. The same township economy that was supposed to be catered for the people of that particular area. And also I'm blaming the people that are actually renting out their spaces for these people, because when they are in, they might not want to go out. Even if you chase them out, then you are in trouble because your life is going to be threatened as well as the business owner or as the owner of the actual property that you rented out. So think again when you are thinking of renting your property out for these people, because you are not going out, or you are not going out alive, or you are not chasing them out. Think about that, and think about the people that are involved if they want to open Spaza shops as well to actually benefit from the economy in their own townships. They are not here illegally. It is their own country. So can't they do business in peace? Anyway, thank you so much for watching till this far. Please do me a favor, subscribe. Make sure you comment down below with your own thoughts. Like this video, it helps a lot. I'll see you on my next upload. Have a fantastic one. Peace.